Usually in the springtime we pump a lot of water up into the cooling pond from Big Stone Lake. And along with the water, of course, comes probably some small fries, which are very small fish. They seem to do quite well in the pond here. They don't have a lot of predatory type fish that eat them, and the pond water is a little warmer than Big Stone Lake is, so they tend to grow quicker as well, and try to improve the population of the bluegill there. The Game Fish and Parks comes out here and captures the fish, and they distribute them to area lakes. Big Stone Lake would have those fish just put into the lake if it weren't for the volunteers that are willing to operate the rearing ponds. They keep them full of water, the fish are able to go in there, the bluegills, and spawn safely.
This project started way back in the 50s, but it ran on and off over the years. In the last 20 years, we have resurrected it, and we started putting bluegills in from the Big Stone Power Plant lake. And then they spawn in our ponds here, and late in the fall, which is now in September, the guys are starting to release them into Big Stone Lake. You know, I've seen these ponds a foot deep with little fish like that just boiling. So I mean, there's a lot, and that pond's a pretty big pond. We figure anywhere from 5 to 15 million fish go into that lake every year.
Without the volunteers, you would just get the fish directly distributed into Big Stone Lake, so you wouldn't have near the survival rate that they're able to capture by having the rearing ponds. There isn't any funding that would take place from the state side of it or the Game Fish and Parks. I mean, without the volunteers, it just would not happen.
Well, I think in a small community, volunteers are the lifeblood of the community. There's no doubt about that. In my case, you know, I need to fill my time too, but on the other hand, I've done it for many years, and you find a project you're passionate in, and that's the one that you volunteer for, you know.
This is a neat project. I like working with volunteers and meeting different folks, and the fact that people are out wanting to work with fish and see fish and be in the outdoors is always exciting from our end of things.
The bluegill have really come back, and the kids love that. You know, the only thing better than being a kid and catching a bunch of bluegills probably is being an adult that gets to bring a kid out to catch a bunch of bluegills.